it's me, Donna Heifel, and welcome to Corelight TV. Decided that this week we would do our workshop for Corelight TV as I am driving to an appointment. But there's something very important I want to talk to you about, and it's based upon what we talked about last week. We've been carrying on kind of this theme about people and performance and how to move people. Last week we talked specifically about how to get people to change and how to get them to move. And I was thinking about it this week, and I was actually thinking about Simon Cowell on American Idol. And the reason is because it was just recently announced that Simon is going to get anywhere from $100 to $144 million per year for American Idol. He's going to be basically like 15% of the entire budget for the show. And it's much more than anybody else in the show is going to be making. I think Ryan Seacrest is going to be like 15 million. So as I was thinking about that, I thought, I agree that he's the most important person on the show, but why? What is it about him, and what does he do? He's obviously moved and influenced people to feel that he is the best. And what is it about Simon that makes him the best? So 3 quick things. First of all, Simon is totally and entirely consistent in the praise that he gives. He doesn't vacillate from week to week. He's not real enthusiastic one week and really mean one week. He's very structured about what he's looking for. He'll usually talk about people, first of all, kind of singing something that fits them, but they've got to make it their own, and they've got to be memorable. And he'll repeat these certain things over and over. So everybody that comes out pretty much knows that he has high standards, but they know what he's looking for, and they know when they haven't hit it, and they're aware of that. So the first thing is he creates great clarity with his consistency. The second thing I thought about with Simon is he doesn't overpraise. He actually praises the skill when it's there, and he'll say when it's not there. And some of the other judges, you know, Paula or Kara, they just go on and just, you know, gush over people. And I think kind of an exaggerated praise. And Simon doesn't do that. He praises the skill rather than the person. He comments on the skill rather than the personality. And that's something very important in moving people, whether you're a trainer or a manager, is not to so much coach according to the personality of the person, but to what they produce and the skills that they show you. And you will notice that when people get praise from Simon, it's a very big deal. It's the thing they all yearn for. And it's because they know that the other judges, you know, it can kind of depend on personality, it can kind of depend on feeling. With Simon, if you get praise, you have absolutely earned that praise, and it means something. And that's what we want to be when we're moving people. We want to have high expectations of them and praise them only when they achieve the expectations, the things that they've earned. Don't overpraise. And finally, the third thing about Simon, besides the clarity and the praising just the skill itself, is that Simon has an incredible ability of recognizing talent. And you know that when he praises certain people, he is praising the right people. And it's not something most people disagree with. So I think that element of clarity, the element of praising the skill, the element of being able to perceive the talent is something that Simon uses. But all of it, if you wrap it up in one thing, is consistency. You know who Simon is. You know he has high expectations. You know when you hit those high expectations, and you know when you miss them. And that is a sign of someone who can actually improve someone's performance. He puts energy into his constructive criticism, and what he says is actionable. What he advises is something people can actually take. If somebody looks at you and says, oh, you know, you just have so much energy, and there's just so much about you that we love, what are you going to do with that? But when Simon says you were flat, and I don't think that you hit this note, and your dancing was awkward, that's something you can go improve upon. So when you are working, especially as a leader or a trainer with a large group or one-on-one, to move people, make sure that you're consistent and you create a clear structure that they understand, that you don't overpraise, that you praise only when it's earned, and that finally your comments are actionable and they can be followed, and people can do something differently because of the value that you've added. So that is our workshop for this week. Thanks for taking a drive with me. I appreciate it. We'll see you next week, and until then, remember that Corelight believes in the people side of performance. Thank you.